Hi, here we are again on another job. You can see we're done, completed this job. A few different components to it. We have the natural stone on top of the concrete going up over the patio. The railings are going to be the final install. We've also done the interlocking. This driveway was originally asphalt, and we finished off the side, which was just a simple parge when we got here, just a typical gray cement color around the underside of the steps going into the basement door here, entrance, with SureGuard. We're going to introduce you to this homeowner who looked at us and found us through some of our signs. We're going to talk to Lorenzo in just a moment here and find out his impression of A&A Masonry. Let's find out.
A&A Masonry, an award-winning company servicing the Greater Toronto Area and the Golden Horseshoe.
Hi everyone, again it's Greg with A&A Masonry. We're on site again with another finished job, again bringing you another customer. Just going to get a little bit of feedback. Again, welcome Lorenzo, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And to be at your home. Just before we start as to your experience with A&A, what was it that was, started you off on your quest for looking for a contractor?
Well, I did see the sign A&A Masonry on a lot of driveways up on Running Brook. And this was a couple of years ago when I wasn't even really looking for a contractor.
Right.
So when it came time to look for one, that popped in my head, and I called. And one of the salesmen came over, Connor, and gave us an estimate. And we went from there.
And so you were looking to get the stonework, and you said you had some sort of material on your patio?
We had jewel stone on the veranda, and it didn't last too long. About a couple of years, it started popping and cracking,
laminating.
Yeah, the laminating, and so we were tired of that. And finally, this year, my mom decided let's just do everything right. So and then I did remember the signs on the lawn. It's on Running Brook. There's a whole bunch of houses that had their, not necessarily all by A&A Masonry, but there was a couple that done by AA, and I remember that. That's what popped out in my head. It was a nice job, obviously. So, and I called them, and
here we are.
Here we are, finished job, and you guys were quick too.
Yeah. So and again, I've mentioned that before. Speed is to get your job.
Yeah.
Make sure we understand your job, get your job, price it properly.
Yep.
And then also when we get that job is to run through it and to finish it. So once we start, it kind of happens very quickly, right? Because there's a lot of things that were going on in this particular job with the interlocking.
Yep.
And I notice here that you changed the color to the wall there.
Yep.
Is that the SureGuard that we use, the sealant and so forth? So
yes, it was SureGuard. It's very nice. It's got a nice color to it. I like to talk about is the crew. The crew was very The crew was very nice, and each and every one of them knew what they were doing. They weren't just laborers. So one was cutting, another one was helping with the masonry. All of them had jobs, and we had a couple of rainouts, but other than that, the job lasted maybe the most 4 days. So it was very efficient, very efficient. Everybody knew what they were doing, and that made the job so much quicker. It wasn't just a craftsman and 4 laborers, like I said. It was just, everybody was a craftsman.
And I believe you had Chris and Benny's crew on you.
Chris and Benny's crew.
Yeah, and they do operate, and they take down some big jobs.
Yes.
And it is that everybody working together and having a certain skill that pushes the job forward, because again, you've got expertise in the stonework, laying the interlocking, getting rid of materials, and everybody working in one direction makes the jobs go very quickly.
All of them knew what they were doing.
Awesome.
All of them did the cutting. I saw everybody with the saw, because one guy would be doing something, and then another guy would be cutting for Chris, or so everybody was doing something.
That's fabulous.
Yeah.
Well, we're really glad that you're happy, and again, we hope that you'll look at us and use us in the future, and refer us out. That's what these are all about.
Yeah.
And it's also very informative to the people that are viewing as well. And I'm just going to say that you are getting some new railings as well to finish the touch. So
yes, that's still a couple of weeks away. So
awesome.
It's coming.
Well, that's great. I hope you and your mother absolutely enjoy it, and
Yes.
it looks beautiful in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Have any of the neighbors said anything or brought any attention to that? Or?
Yes, we had a couple of neighbors pass by. Some of them were, looking down, but like looking at the driveway and then walking away, right? So they didn't want to give it up.
Try not to cover it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there were some that was pretty obvious.
That's great.
Yeah,
Well, Lorenzo, thank you very much.
Thank you.
For your time.
Yeah,
We
thank
appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
And there you have it, another satisfied customer with A&A Masonry. If you're interested, please reach out to us and we'll have somebody get in touch with you in very fast time, and hopefully we too can get your jobs done very quickly. Thank you.
Thank you.
To keep you updated on more videos from our education library, hit the like and subscribe buttons and stay on top of the cutting edge of home transformation with A&A Masonry.